It's time to get all your Star Wars news in a single file. From Fantha Drax TV, this is Good Morning Tatooine!
Good morning, Tatooine. Indeed, we are back once again with your weekly recap of everything Star Wars and Lucasfilm. I'm your host, Brian Cameron. With me, as always, Mr. Paul Naylor.
Hello, Bri.
Paul, you don't sound well.
I'm not well.
Oh no!
Of course, I think I've got some sort of Spanish flu. I went away as man well and came back as man unwell.
Ah dear, it serves you right for having so many holidays.
Yeah, but that's true. Now you look a bit uncomfortable yourself.
I've had a bit of an incident this week as well with a car. Cars hitting you and everything. It's just learner drivers. Better be careful what I say in case they're watching. But a learner driver who'd only passed their test 4 days prior managed to hit me. But we're alive and we're kicking. It's almost Christmas. 11 days, Paul. I hope you've got
is that what it is?
Present secured.
I'll send you something. Is that what it is? 11 days? Oh,
it is 11 days.
Oh, I've spent most of this week asleep.
Mr. Newbold is in the chat as always.
Hello, Mr. Newbold.
Should we check out what we've got coming up on tonight's show?
Let's do it.
First up, Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures Season 3 has landed. We'll be checking out the latest trailer for that.
At last, somebody's up for something of significance. Diego has been nominated for Andor at the Golden Globes.
Sideshow Collectables have revealed the Clone Commander Wolffe 6-scale figure.
And Star Wars replicas, Star Wars and Columbia Endor Collection, we've got an in-hand review.
Daisy Ridley's been talking the hunt for Ben Solo. She knew a piece of it. I heard rumblings, and it wasn't her stomach.
It might have been. Propstores Boba Fett blaster, carbine, and Obi-Wan lightsaber have been hitting big numbers.
Yeah, I hope you've got me one of them for my Christmas.
Which one?
And there's a new Star Wars collectible card game coming from Lucasfilm Games.
And then coming from Marvel, we've got Star Wars Shadow of Maul.
And Roosevelt's have revealed their Winter Collection as well, so we'll be checking that out.
And Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic teaser trailer has landed.
And also coming out from the Game Awards was a trailer for Star Wars Galactic Racer, so we'll be checking that out as well. It's going to be a show of trailers, lots to view tonight, Paul.
That's good. That means I can go on mute while that's happening. So that's
you just cough away during the trailer.
I just cough and splutter my way through the whole thing.
Talking of trailers and content. Oh, not that one yet. We want to talk, first up, Young Jedi Adventures.
Yay!
It is back.
Nubs. Good old Nubs.
on Star Wars Kids, and
Are you ready now?
let's not watch the trailer quite yet, but yeah, let's watch a trailer. In fact, let's just watch it.
Are you ready now?
This is Marshall.
Now!
Calling all Jedi. Grab your family.
We have to do this together.
Gather your friends. Another Jedi adventure begins.
Good kids are true heroes. That's what Jedi do. He helped.
Young Jedi Adventures, now available.
Not a big fan of Nubs, has to be said, because he kind of blanked me. He kind of blanked me at Star Wars Celebration, where I could have got my photo taken with him, and he kind of just walked away because he was having a break. He's kind of one of these diva type individuals.
It's one of those Jedi skills, a real good sense of sort of people's personalities. There's nothing to go. You just didn't want to speak to you, Brian.
You think?
Yeah.
Have you watched any of it? Because obviously it's aimed towards little kids.
No, I haven't. I must admit, but
it's kind of that cutesy kind of pie kind of Disney animation that revolts me.
yeah, it doesn't offend me as much as it offends you, but it's not something that I'd switch on. I appreciate it's got an audience probably of around 5 to 6 years old, and then beyond that, people with a certain sense of irony. But no, it's not something I've watched. My son's obviously watched it because he's really into Nubs, and he's 22. So I'm hoping he's watching it from an irony point of view. Yeah.
Indeed. Let's move on to the next item swiftly, and it's Golden Globes announcement time. And nominated in the best performance by a male actor in a television series and drama, Mr. Diego Luna for his work on Andor.
Quite right too.
Amazed that this kind of came through because of all the Emmy snubs, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that they've finally got somebody on the panel that appreciates the genre, shall we say.
Yeah, I don't see him winning it, but I'm kind of glad he got the nomination.
Do we know who else he's up against?
Probably do, but I haven't looked it up.
No. No, I'm not putting you on the spot.
No, it's. I think there's a lot of great dramas in this past year. It'll be hard for him to pick it up.
Yeah.
But, we never know. I think that just the recognition there is enough.
I think it's that, if he did get that award, it's the sort of thing that would make Tony Gilroy really consider doing something again in the Star Wars galaxy.
I did notice Tony Gilroy mentioned this week that he really loved living in London, and that's what might be more tempting rather than Star Wars.
Okay.
For him to come back and do more work in London.
Well, he'd be able to pop in and see George at his new mansion, won't he?
He could do, yeah. Coming at us from Sideshow Collectables in their Hot Toys range, in the 6-scale figure collection is Clone Commander Wolffe.
Yeah. Great figure.
Yeah. What do you think of these Hot Toys? Because some of them are just stunning pieces of work, I find.
They're amazing. Personally, I don't own any, but then I've got a very compulsive nature, so if I bought one, I'd want loads. And that's very quickly empty the bank account. So people who I know that have got them, that's what they swear by. They totally forget your Black Series and your vintage collection. That's all that they go for. Maybe I will one day take the plunge and get something that's, what should we say, something that sums up things in general. Maybe a Darth Vader or a Han and Chewie or something like that.
Yeah, but, I think if you could pick one, and not make it go down the rabbit hole of buying more.
That's exactly it. Yeah, maybe 3PO and R2 would be a nice one to have, but yeah.
Coming in at £217.31. Exactly.
How much?
£217.31.
Like I say, maybe not.
An expensive collection. Something
Yeah.
else that is an expensive collection as well is the Star Wars Columbia Endor Collection that we've seen
Yeah.
on various outlets over the last couple of weeks. Most notably, Carrie Fisher's daughter, one of the people promoting it. So you've got backpacks, reversible jackets, cargo pants, ponchos, long sleeve t-shirts, hoodies, you name it, everything you need to go running about in a forest.
Yeah. There's some really nice things in there. It's I just find some of the timings of these things a little bit odd. It's like, what's the anniversary of Jedi now? 42 years.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a bit of a weird one to release it on. I'd have gone for maybe a couple of years back, but hey, I don't know.
What do you know?
It's
Our our friends over at Star Wars Replicas have done hands-on look at it, and I'll just show a little clip from their review.
yeah.
So Star Wars and Columbia Sportswear teamed up again for their latest Andor collection, and they gifted me a bunch of pieces from the line, which drops on December 11th. So let's unbox it together and check out this new collection. Columbia's been super nice and has sent me the last 2 collections. They sent over their X-Wing line 2 years ago, and then last year they sent their Vader collection. And when I heard they were doing an Andor collection, I was super excited because I knew it was going to be all like camo themed, and it did not disappoint. It is such a great line. They didn't send me their whole collection, so we'll see what we get this time around, but they have really cool ponchos and huge trench coat. But first up here, looks like it is the Endor issue cargo backpack, and it has some really cool Rebel Alliance details. It's super sturdy and thick. I mean, obviously it's like a cargo material, and as you can see, it opens up there. Has a little tag there so you can write your name on.
And obviously you can go and check out the whole of that review on the Star Wars Replicas YouTube page, and if you check out the show notes, you'll see the links for that there. Gabe's always doing great videos and great insights into these things, and as Mr. Newbold says in the comments, it's lovely looking stuff.
Yeah, I quite like the trench coat.
Comes at a price. That's the problem
It-
with everything
yes.
Columbia.
You can have several hot toys.
You can have several hot toys for the same, indeed. But yeah, it is quality. It is quality. There's no doubting that at all. And so that is the Columbia collection. And hot off the back of that, some news this week on the movie front. Daisy Ridley's been getting interviewed, and she was asked what she knows about the hunt for Ben Solo, obviously the cancelled project, due to feature Kylo Ren, or Ben Solo, probably to be more accurate. And so when speaking with IGN, she said, I knew a piece of it. I heard rumblings. I have lots of friends who are crews, so things always travel like that. But whoa, when the story came out, no, it was like, oh my God. And it was him that said it, right? It was funny because, oh wow, Adam is saying it, and that's a big surprise of the year. I do love when there's a collective of positivity, the way the internet seems to have rallied to try and get it to happen. I think it's fantastic for all of us. It's good for us to be united about something in a really positive way, and she goes on and on. Yeah, I don't think it adds any weight to whether this is going to get made or not.
I've got a sneaky feeling that it will happen.
You think?
Yeah. I think it's almost been thrown out there to sort of test the waters.
No, I think, and Daisy kind of mentioned it, the fact it was Adam that said it,
Yeah.
I think says a lot. I think there was a lot of unhappiness from Adam Driver and Steven Soderbergh about how this played out. And I think you can pretty much guarantee that Adam Driver will not be working on another Star Wars project ever again.
Oh, poor Adam.
That's my take. What do I know, though? What do I know? I also be amazed if the Rey films get made as well. I think that's been in development hell for so long.
But there was something came up about that earlier this week, didn't it? Saying, "Oh, it's looking good." Blah blah blah. Just wait till you get it. It's going to be worth the wait and all this sort of thing. So.
Yeah, but they said that about the Winds of Winter and the Game of Thrones series, but I'm still waiting all these many years later. And I like the Elder Scrolls computer games as well, and it's been another 15 years and it's not looking like it's happening anytime soon either. So yeah, some things aren't worth the wait. We're all getting
possibly.
old. I think it's past. I think once it became public, that was it. I think, excuse me while I yawn, I am exhausted. So it's such professionalism. I just feel that it would be too much for Disney to cycle back and make it now. Because it's all about egos in Hollywood.
No, I'm thinking things will happen when there's a change at the top of Disney.
Yeah, but it all depends on how much the new person wants to rattle the cages of people. Because as we saw the last time when Bob Iger left, he didn't really leave.
No one's ever really gone bright.
So will he be gone properly the next time? That really depends on the strength of the person replacing him. And maybe that person needs their personal own bounty hunter. See the slick link there?
It's not just thrown together.
Maybe they need a blaster, is what they need. Propstore had their memorabilia live auction on the 5th of December. I think amongst the items were Boba Fett's blaster Kyburn and also Hugh McGregor's Hero lightweight lightsaber.
Nice.
The blaster went for 459,900. The lightsaber went for 289,800. And there was also a fedora from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom that went for 365,400. Of all 425 lots on offer, they made 7.7 million plus the buyer's premium. That's the bit that always hurts. But it's not something you picked up for me then for my Christmas.
You'll have to wait and see. I've told you.
Just thought you might like to make a nice announcement on the show.
Folks, he's going to have to wait and see.
Oh well. Let's move on to something that you might buy, Ma.
Go on then.
A digital collectible card.
Yeah.
This was a really weird announcement, I felt, this week. Thrown out on a tweet with no supporting article, anything. A blank image, basically Star Wars, with 3 companies' logos on it, those companies being Lucasfilm Games, 036 Studio and CCG Lab, and the announcement that they're going to be making a custom card game available to Android, iOS and PC, set in the galaxy far, far away.
Yeah. I'm not very big on this sort of thing.
Either am I.
I mean,
I just thought it strange, and I kind of, it summed up to me the lack of a Star Wars show this week in Star Wars, or even a Star Wars insider to announce these kind of things. Have an interview with the studios, have an interview with the team, have some backup content, and it was just a thrown out tweet. Completely pointless, because why bother announce it at this stage? Announce it when you've got something to show us.
I think it was probably somebody from one of those, either Zero or CCG, getting so excited about it that they couldn't help themselves.
I believe 036 Studio is owned by ByteDance, who own TikTok,
Okay, right.
who they obviously want to ban in America. So there you go. Get your kids to sign up to a custom card game. Give them all your personal details and trade some Star Wars stuff, people. I don't know. It was weird.
Sounds perfect.
It's weird. I don't know what to make of it. So let's move on. Obviously, Star Wars Celebration Japan, we got the announcement of Shadow of Maul, the TV cartoon series.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, I'm so tired. I do apologise. That's twice now. Marvel have now announced a 5-part miniseries from writer Benjamin Percy that's going to focus on Maul and establish the criminal syndicate on the world of Janix. It serves as a prequel to Maul Shadow Lord, the cartoon, which is going to come out later in 2026. The comic starts landing in March of 26. So if there's 5 issues, that takes you through to August, which makes you think they may launch a TV series in September, when they often launch new series.
Yeah.
So figure that one out. Let's see if Marvel can get a series out on I'm getting a row from the boss. Like, if Marvel can get the whole series out on time. But yeah, I'm actually quite excited for this in a strange kind of way.
Yeah, I think it's at least it's something that we can all get behind. I mean, it's a character.
It kind of falls on. I'm going to be on a future episode of Collecting Tracks, one of the Phantom Tracks Radio podcasts, and we're talking about literature because that was my thing. And I said on that about the distinct lack of connections between literature and TV and film and crossovers is really disappointing. So they've kind of thrown me under the bus with this announcement and nullified my point before the show comes out. But I stand by it. Hopefully they were listening into the recording and made a decision off the back of that. But yeah,
I think it might be.
We need more of this.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that it's a prequel to the TV series is great. Yeah, everybody likes a bit of Maul.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Something we all love as well, Roosevelt shirts.
Oh, yes.
And they've just released their Winter Collection. So, as Mark says, get your coat hangers ready. I'm running out of them. I'm running out of room.
Maybe that's what we're having for Christmas, Brian.
You think? You could get the new Varsity jacket.
Yeah.
It's more an American concept, I think. It doesn't.
Yeah.
That's not buying that one either. That one, more so maybe.
Yeah,
that's a
passable.
little bit subtle. That's quite nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's okay.
That's a good one for me.
Yeah.
If you're a fan of Princess Leia.
That's one for Paul McHugh.
As well, Darth Vader and Luke from Empire. I kind of like these more obscure kind of t-shirts. And and there's some pants because it's Christmas.
No socks.
So yeah, a whole range. Nothing that makes me want to rush out to buy. Maybe that one I think is quite a nice stylish one.
Yeah, I must admit the button-up shirts are probably my favourite.
Happy holidays to Jack as well. Happy Christmas.
Oh, Jack.
Happy Christmas. I can't say happy holidays. I'm just not that way inclined. Good to hear from you. So Roosevelt's always quality stuff from them, but yeah, I'd go for that jacket there.
Yeah. I think of the bunch, that's probably the best.
Now perhaps the 2 exciting bits of news of the week was at the Game Awards, 2 new Star Wars games were announced. First up, Fate of the Old Republic. It's going to come from Arcanet Studios, and it's going to bring back to the Star Wars galaxy Casey Hudson, who was the director of Knights of the Old Republic, and he also did the Mars Effect trilogy. And excited that he's back and he's involved, and we've got some nice, I can't say shots from the game, but I guess development kind of artwork.
Yeah.
And the reality is it's going to be 2030 before this game
2030. Good.
before
grief.
this game hits.
I'll be nearly 28 then.
Yeah, he will be. Paul didn't go for the t-shirt because it's an Empire quote using a New Hope image. Is it? I never even picked up on it. But he got the Andor jacket though.
Yeah. Good man.
Good man. But yeah, let's check out the trailer because I was quite excited to see this. So that is
Nice.
Fate of the
very
Old
nice.
Republic. And Jack with an instant comment. Maybe some Neil storylines, obviously they're coming from the High Republic era, but why not? What I would say is it's always hard to judge based on these trailers when it doesn't show you game footage.
Yeah.
Because you can put a lot into a trailer that really doesn't reflect what the game is. So we're going to have to wait and see. But the game's been announced. But we've had Star Wars games announced previously that still haven't come to market. So I wouldn't expect a quick turnaround on this one. As I say, it's probably got a 4-year development window.
Mad, isn't it, that?
Yeah. So that was game number 1 that came out of the Game Awards. Jack just making a comment as well. I hope it's not another trailer with no game like the last one. There was an update just a few months ago on the last game, Star Wars Eclipse, saying that they're still hard at work on it. But who knows? Who knows?
2029.
Big Kev, I hear it's just like Pac-Man, but with lightsabers.
Fantastic.
Does
That's
it
what
have
we want.
Mrs. Pac-Man, though? That's the crucial element.
You'd have Leia Pac-Man with little buns. Maybe.
Hot in the back of the Fate of the Old Republic announcement, which I saw just before I went to bed. And I thought, that's it for this year's Game Awards. I can go to sleep. and I woke up in the morning to another announcement, this one being Star Wars Galactic Racer. As Mark says, get ready to grab your hydro spanners and hit the Galactic Racing circuit with the arrival next year, 2026, of Star Wars Galactic Racer, a jet-fueled, race-based game which takes you across the galaxy from Andor Prime to Tatooine, Sentinel-1 to Jakku, coming to PS5, Xbox, and PC, and it's coming from the legendary and the return of the legendary pod racer from the Phantom Menace, excuse me. So this one got me kind of quite excited because I kind of dug the old racer games, and I think it's coming from the people that made Need for Speed. So in effect, basically you're taking another game and you're just basically
Reskinning it.
Basically, and that's how they can turn them around so quick.
Yeah.
So let's check out the trailer, because I thought the trailer was kind of fun for this one.
Cool.
I want it back. The way it was before the Empire shut it down. Massive engines. Lightning fast. Lives on the line. The pilots were incredible. Best of the best. United by one beautiful dream. The galaxy needs racing.
And the bit that gets me, which kind of shows that they kind of get it, is just that sound at the very end.
Yeah.
With Sebulba. Makes me think that, these people get it. And what I would say about these, they're fantastic to play, these racer games, but they've probably got short playability time.
Yeah.
That's the only downside. But yeah, it looks a lot of fun. As Jack says, you only see 3 types of ship in the trailer. You need to see lots of them. I have a funny feeling there'll be gamification to this, so you can buy additional ships,
right,
and vehicles. I guess this is a way of gaming. There'll be
this is
incremental
PC
purchasing.
based. Yeah, is this PC based? This one.
It's going to be across Xbox, PS5, PC.
Cool.
So it was somewhat of a gaming week news front, Paul.
It was, and we're sorry, folks, but we're both struggling this week.
We are. The fact we've done this show, we're really struggling.
It's not so much Good Morning Tatooine, more press your snooze button and go back to sleep, Tatooine.
Yeah, that's definitely. But we've made it through, Paul. We have covered
We've done it.
The week's news.
We've done it, Brian. We've done it.
We have.
Oh, dear.
The week ahead, going to be a nice quiet week for you.
I've got plenty to do, but nothing that's majorly on deadline, so I can plod through it, I think. Yourself?
Just the busiest week of the year for me.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no.
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh, dear.
Work will be a nightmare this week. It's
yeah.
But we'll just soldier through. It's a 7-day work week for me.
That's it. Well, hopefully, next week, when we're feeling much brighter, we'll have a longer and more fun-packed show where our personalities blaze through.
That's a very excellent question here. Matt Smith was on this morning.
He was.
And I haven't covered that, and we should. So let me just head to Father Tracks and let's just find that.
Well, while you're doing that, there was a lot of talk earlier in the week about his haircut, saying, God, Matt Smith's got a really bad haircut at the moment. He seemed to confirm that's the haircut he's got for the Star Wars role.
He is, and that's what I'm off to show you right this very second.
Yeah.
bear with me, people. I'm just going to load the graphics up. And just in 2 seconds, as if by magic, we'll have the Matt Smith show here.
Hey, look at this. We'll do half an hour on this. We'll get it up to the hour.
Here we go. Matt Smith on this morning. That is his hair, people. Look at his hair.
I've seen a lot worse. You should be in Peaky Blinders, that's all.
It is. He mentioned that he just wrapped Star Wars Starfighter and is taking the physical change. Talking the physical change he had to make for the role, despite being a Star Wars film, he didn't have to grow any extra arms or a pelt of fur, but he did have to get a haircut. He recently discussed his outer spacey stylings and ITVs this morning with host Dermot O'Leary and Alison Hammond. The do, which Smith will reportedly sport as some manner of intergalactic evildoer, is shaved on the sides and longish on the top. Smith described it as daft. He couldn't say much more about the film, but lavish praise in the cast and crew stating the film is going to be really great, actually. Which makes me think it normally I have to say it's great if it's really rubbish, but this one I actually think might be. But
what's this?
I finished the film yesterday, and they had to cut my hair for it. So this is why I've got.
Star Wars?
You have to tell us anything about it.
Star Wars, yeah, I finished that yesterday. Yeah, and so that's why I've got this daft haircut with this funny little bit of front, but you know.
Can you say anything or not?
Ryan Gosling's in it.
Right, the wonderful, Ryan's in it, who's just fabulous, and I think it's really exciting. It's directed by Sean Levy, who did all this kind of Stranger Things. He's just fantastic, and I think it's going to be really great. Actually, I think it's it's got legs.
Yeah, lovely.
The last time I actually saw you was on the set of Doctor Who.
No, it weren't. It was with Claire Foy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was with Claire.
Is that
Foy.
the last time?
I think so. Yeah. It was Claire Foy.
Enough of that rubbish. Yeah, that's his weird haircut. Also, bringing your attention to the fact that Taylor Swift's back in Disney Plus. Just there. Now.
Anything happening with Downton Abbey?
No big Nick Downton Abbey. It's available now to purchase on Amazon Prime. But other than that, no big Downton Abbey spoilers this week. Just it's all about Taylor Swift.
Oh dear, good old Taylor.
Question is it a Sith look or not? That could be a typo. It does look. Strange, military-ish.
Yeah.
As Jack says, he thinks military.
Yeah.
He should know. Come on, Jack. Have you ever had your hair? Have you been forced to have your hair like that? I think, strangely enough, that he's quite excited about this film.
Who, Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he kind of had his Star Wars robbed from him, didn't he? Because he was due to be in The Last Jedi, I think, wasn't he? Was he due to be Snoke?
Well, he was the Emperor or a version of the Emperor or something.
Yeah, version of the Emperor for the Rise.
Would be very funny if he got cut from Starfighter too.
Yeah. That could happen, yeah.
But
Rise of
Skywalker. Because obviously he was a late to join the shoot because he was working on other projects, mainly the House of Dragon, which filmed until late October. So he was only involved in the shoot for a very short period of time. He's already wrapped in the second week of December. I imagine they finish shooting this week. Coming.
Makes you think a lot of what he's going to be in the film will be in isolation from the main action anyway.
Mm.
If he's just doing that on his own.
As Mark says, he was popular in 9 but got cut.
That's it, yeah.
And as Big Kev says, he should be thankful he wasn't in that film. Very thankful.
I'm with Kev on that one, definitely.
But yeah, it's to me, it's important to have good baddies, as I like to say. And he's a very skilled actor. Mia Goth, similar mould. Talented actress. She's supposed to be alongside his character. That's the right balance to have in a film, because if you want to support the good guy, you've got to have someone equally as oppressive in the role of the bad guy.
Yeah. It's almost giving that sort of Balin Skull and Shin Hati kind of vibe, isn't it?
I kind of got that impression, I think. It's like, could these be the baddies that you can't help but slightly like?
Yeah.
As Jack says, British are the best villains. We've had years and years of practice. I don't know. I think the Americans are catching up on us. We've got competition now out there in the world. That's we need to step our game up.
Yeah.
As Kev said, it's bad enough he was in that terrible Doctor Who program, cancelled by Disney Plus. Still, BBC still eking the money out of it. Doctor Who is not a terrible program. Merely the people that make it are terrible people. Doctor Who's a great program if you get the right Doctor who represents that generation. Sadly, I find too often that the showrunners of the show pick who they want as the Doctor, not who best represents the viewers at that point in time.
Have you started watching that spin-off? Is it the battle between the land and the sea?
Yes, and that shows you what they are actually capable of.
Yeah, really good.
As a production company, it's very, very talented. And that's what shows it boils down to. If you pick the wrong Doctor, the program doesn't work.
Yeah.
And there we go.
Totally
that's us destroyed Doctor Who on a Star Wars channel. An interesting comment there from Jack just before we go. This Thursday sees 10 years of The Force Awakens.
Yes.
Any thoughts on that, Paul?
I still love The Force Awakens. I think it's a great film. I stand by it. It was the last good episode of the Skywalker saga.
I would agree with that. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a great episode. I think it was a acceptable episode. It served the previous films too much and had not enough of its own identity.
It did.
Not helped by the fact that it started off on a desert planet.
Yeah, maybe the word acceptable is the right word. But yeah, it at least it felt like it fit with the others.
I just think the fact that it started off with a desert planet and then you went to another planet that was effectively a Death Star.
Yeah. It was a bit too much retreading old ground, yeah.
But that's what you get if you get JJ. He likes to retread ground, that's for sure. Let's not end on a negative. As Kev says, he liked it better when it was called A New Hope. Now, everyone's got their own cup of tea.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line when it comes to Star Wars. We've got what we love and what we hate. And there's probably no middle ground in between. When they do Star Wars well, they do it very, very well. And when they don't, it's rotten.
Well, I mean, you say everybody's got their cup of tea, but for me, The Last Jedi was like that very expensive coffee that's been passed through cat muck before it's actually brewed. Yeah, that was The Last Jedi.
On that bombshell, we said we're trying to end it on a high, Paul, but we'll just end it on that comment. We'll be back next week, more enthusiastic, feeling slightly better, not under the weather, beaten and bruised, or full of the flu. I'm not sure what to expect this coming week, to be honest. It could be. We should see something announced around about Starfighter if it finishes shooting, I would hope, at the least.
Yeah. It'd be nice for another trailer for Mando as well.
It would. Don't think we're going to get that, but a nice set photo I think would be nice from Starfighter.
Something, anything.
And very much. Thank you very much for everyone in the comments for surviving with us today.
Yeah.
And we'll be back full of the beans next week. On that note, it's a good night from me.
Oh, it's a good night from him.
Keep up to date with the latest Star Wars news each and every day on FanthaTracks.com. You can also find us on Twitter Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Tumblr, and Pinterest at Fantha Tracks. And be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow Fantha Tracks TV to be alerted to new content and to be a part of our live shows.